What's going on, guys? I have been fucking itching to make this video since the news came out, and that is about the IPF and its walking Tren fridge that has gone under the radar, just missed by literally fucking everyone in the IPF. And so this came out about a week ago from the filming of this video. I just haven't had time to film. But it is fucking hell. Oh, I wanted to cover this so bad. Maybe give you guys a bit more depth on this guy himself and actually get to maybe know a bit more about the story. Essentially, his name, it's a very long name. It's Abdullah Mohammed Ahmed Mohammed. So he is from Libya and he competes in the 105s as much as I believe he's classic. I don't think he has done any equipped. Looking at his open powerlifting record. Now, essentially, the context of this story is it came out at Worlds, I think, literally just gone past. I think, was it in Costa Rica? I think it was in Costa Rica. Essentially, he got drug tested and was found positive for Tren. Now, out of all the steroids there is you can take, Trenbolone is by far just taking the utter piss. Yeah, there's getting caught with a little bit of test, maybe, oh, it was in my protein powder, I couldn't fucking help it, they say. It was my creatine, my pre-workout, someone laced it with methamphetamines. You've heard it all, but Tren absolutely takes the fucking cake on this one. Now, most people have seen the news and have kind of wondered, why wasn't he tested earlier? How has he competed for so long and has not been tested for it? I don't fucking know. Don't fucking know. However, I'll get a bit more into it later on during the video about like my opinion on the drug testing and actually some anecdotal experiences I have from other people who I've been speaking to recently and people who are in outside federations looking in. He was caught, it was on a random drug test. Well, I don't think it was random. I think someone fucking blew the whistle on him. But he's been competing for years, clearly on Tren. Now, if you look at a photo of the guy, I'm going to put him up on screen, his Instagram, so you can have a look. You can tell, like, his head and neck are, like, fucking... Like, he's, like, his neck and head is, like, a fucking slab, right? And you can see, like, when he's got, like, the veins in his head. Would I have said that that would be my number one candidate for drug testing? No. There's a number of people I would have tested before I would have tested him. So, whilst, yeah, I could say there were signs, definitely. On my scale of 0 to 5, he didn't hit too high. He didn't actually hit too high. But there's multiple factors in this as well that I want to get into. I'm going to say his name for short, Abdullah. I will just go with his first name. So Abdullah is Libyan. So for anyone who doesn't know where Libya is, it's in North Africa. Looking at his, so I've got his open powerlifting up right now. So the first record on like recorded meet that he had was the World Classic Powerlifting Championships in Texas. And from then, so he placed 6th at his first meet. Obviously, he would have competed before then, most likely in Libya. Sorry, or locally to him, whether that be in the country next door or wherever. And he's done. So that was Worlds. Then he had the African Classic. 1 year, 2 year. Then went to Worlds in South. What the fuck? Essentially, he's done a few Worlds and he's done a few African Classics, and they've been whether Algeria, South Africa, Malta. He's been about. He has placed first in the African Classic Powerlifting Championships back in 2016, and his highest ranking in a World Championships is 3rd, which was in 2023. 2024 in Lithuania, it's DD. Now, I'm not going to lie to you, I know what fucking DD means. I know what DQ means. But essentially DQ is disqualified or, you know, bombed out, essentially, which you can see on his record here. So looking at his numbers, his best numbers to date is a 325 squat, a 212.5 bench, and a 365 deadlift in the 105 class. So that leaves him at a total of 902.5 kilos and a good lift point set at 112.15, which is seriously fucking good. Good lift points over 100 are extremely good. GL. Brilliant. He's a good powerlifter all round. Now, why he was chosen specifically for the drug test, I don't fucking know. But that's what we're going to get into. So now we have a bit of a context about the fella. The IPF made an official statement on their website as of the 29th of August. The 29th of August, 2025. And it states, and I'll leave all the links in the description below so you can have a bit of a gander, you can have a bit of a read. International Powerlifting Federation has issued an anti-doping rule violation which includes a 9-year period of ineligibility against Mohammed Abdullah Mohammed from Libya. The athlete's urine sample collected in competition. Fucking. Okay, no, we're going back. We're going back. So forgive me. This wasn't at Costa Rica. This was the one in Lithuania. I don't know why it's taking so long to come out. The athlete's urine sample collected in competition on 21st of June 2024 revealed the presence of trenbolone and metenolone, which are listed in section 1.1 of the WADA prohibited list as an anabolic androgenic steroid. No shit. As well as anastrozole, which is listed in section 4 of the WADA prohibited list as a hormone and metabolic modulator. The athlete's period of ineligibility will conclude on 2nd of August 2033. Until that time, the athlete is subject to a prohibition. Why the fuck can I not read today? Sorry, guys. The athlete's period of ineligibility will conclude on 2nd of August 2033. Until that time, the athlete is subject to a prohibition against participation to Article 10.4.1 of the IPF anti-doping rules. And it then says the list of athletes currently sanctioned by the IPF is available through the sanction registry, which obviously I had a read on. So let's have a look. As you come down, it has the nation, the athlete, the test type, anti-doping rule, like what they got banned for, like the presence of, they're all just presence, classification and substance. So if we find him, excuse me guys. So there's not many names on this list. There's not many names. So he was caught in competition and yeah, so anabolic agents, hormone and metabolic modulators, and he's from Libya. Now, obviously his ban is pretty much career ending in the IPF. I mean, there's just no fucking point. A 9-year ban that's a fucking, that's life stretch, bro. That's not looking fucking good, mate. Not gonna lie. But when I was on this list, I also took a bit of a look at who else is on the banned list. I'm not really fucking surprised that a guy from Libya is caught taking any banned substances. Now, I know that every country has filthy cheats. Every country. Whether it's England, the States, Canada, Australia, a nation in the Middle East, like Iraq, or whether it's, you know, it could be absolutely, every country has its cheats and every country has its fair players. And I respect that. Looking at a lot of the names on this list, there's quite a few There's a few Iraqis in here. Syria, Kazakhstan, India, Iran. Like I'm seeing 4 from Iran. I'm seeing 3 from Libya. Another 3 from Kazakhstan. So, I mean, looking at it, we have a few Ukrainians. I think there's 2 Ukrainians on this list. I'm going to put a link in this below so you guys can have a read, because it's quite interesting reading what they got caught for and whether they were in comp or out of comp. Oh my god, there's fucking shit. There's fucking 3 pages. India, Iran, Kazakhstan, 2 more from Turkey, Russia, Brazil, Iran again. Well, we got a USA in here. We got a USA. Iran again. AFG. I want to say Afghanistan, but I don't know how big Afghanistan is in competition. Another Kazakhstan, 2 more Iranian, 3 more Iranians. UAE. Iran. 2 more from Russia. 3 more from Ukraine. The ones on page 3 are very undocumented. So there's people on here that they haven't been. Oh shit! Hold on. Oh, so these were. Oh right. Oh okay. These are from the start. Oh fuck. So this is in. Right. So when you look through this, guys, it goes in time order. So at the top of the list, we're talking. How the fuck can someone be banned in 2026? What? So the most recent ban is on the 21st of February 2025, and MGL. I can't think of what MGL, the country for MGL was. And then if you go all the way down to the bottom of the list, you've got one starting from 1984, and their lifetime bans up until miraculously 2018. And then I'm guessing that's when it stops at 2013, and as soon as it gets to 2018, then the data starts getting filled in for what they got tested for, etc. So I'm guessing that's when WADA came in, and UK anti-doping agency came in and started doing their work properly. But the list isn't that long. So in essence, what my point is, if you read the list and read the countries, you will find some USAs. There's a German in there, and there is a British athlete in there. And they do get caught. However, the vast majority of the people banned on this list are from Middle Eastern nations, African nations, or Eastern European nations, and India as a rule. So it doesn't really surprise me. And now the reason it doesn't surprise me is because in places like Britain and America, we have a massive thing against cheats. I mean, just society wise, if you was competing and your family knew you were cheating, you'd feel shame because even they know you're a filthy cheat. And a lot of these countries as well want to push their athletes. I mean, specifically Russia. I mean, Russia has been banned from, but even before the war in Ukraine, Russia was banned from Olympic weightlifting because there were so many of their athletes, well, essentially all of them were on steroids, and the state was helping them do that. And not only that, but the drug testing infrastructure in these smaller countries isn't as strong as it is in the United Kingdom. So I know personally, Rebecca Coggle, Now, she competes in the IPF, Team GB, stuff like that. She's been drug tested like 3 times, always come back negative, has never failed a drug test, but is being targeted plenty of times. Now, we have, you know, as richer countries have more funding, and I think that, you know, there's always that scare over your head, but in a lot of these countries, there's just not the same amount of enforcement. So the only time they will get caught, as you read on this list, is in comp. And all of them are in comps. I mean, there's one guy in Italy that I've seen, which was out of comp. Anabolic agents. There's a few of these who are just in violation of the prohibition of participation during ineligibility, which essentially means I don't fucking know. Probably that they refused to take the test, or they was lying about their whereabouts and kind of misled the drug enforcement agents. Yeah, and there's a few refusals in here, just not taking them. So, you know, make of that what you will. But, you know, so when it comes to like a world championships, you know, the people are going to get drug tested at the world championships, obviously. Kind of, from what I know, honestly, you will not see these people. They dress like undercover cops. I used to think that drug testers would walk around like the Men in Black and then like just fucking flash you and then just drop your fucking pants, you piss in the cup and they've got it and they run off. Like, it's not like that. They're just so undercover, you wouldn't even know they're there. Now, I disagree with that tactic. I would want people to be shitting themselves that when they go to comp, that they could be there. I mean, people kind of know someone's going to be in the audience watching, and he'll have his little clipboard. But I think the fear factor is what powerlifting needs most. If it's not for the fear of it, then people won't fucking do it if they're scared shitless to do it. Because looking at these bands, like some of these are, like most of these are like 3-4 years. Some of them are lifetime. And like the guy that we talking about today, Abdullah Mohammed, is a 9-year sentence. 9 fucking years for getting caught with Tren. And I mean, well done to the guys who got him, because most of the people looking at this, if they're in comp, they're going to have most of the drugs out of their system. So it's pure cockiness at that point. It's pure cockiness. So why on earth he got caught for it is just either stupidity or cockiness. And, you know, good on them for finding him and catching him out on it. And I think that, I mean, the standard should definitely be raised. But there is so many fucking people that I would much rather drug test. And looking at the test types, all of these are in comp. All of these are in comp. I mean, out ratio-wise, looking at it, there's about 5 that are out of comp. Pretty much the other 99% of them are all in competition. Which, if you are a cheat and you take, you know, performance-enhancing drugs, you are most likely going to be clean at the time of the meet. You'd plan for that, like every, you know, like every other sport does. People got away with this for fucking years because they knew the competitions were coming up, so they just avoid a drug test. This list is really fucking short, in my opinion, to be just 3 pages long. I think it's quite bad. Especially for the IPF, because the IPF prides itself on being such a drug-free federation. And then you've got, like, you know, the WRPF or whatever, and it just, people laugh at the sport because they say it's drug tested, but it's not really. I mean, to be fair, the ABPU and the BPU can fuck off and all, to be honest, because they got this weird setup with, like, they've got the drug-tested athletes and then they've got the non-drug-tested athletes, and they compete in the same comp together. Are they drug tested? Are all of them drug tested? Fuck knows. But, you know, you can... This is the point I drive home, you know, that although I believe like 95% of the people who compete in powerlifting do not have it in them to be a filthy cheat, there is that 5% that will do it. the absolute fucking sociopaths who will do it. And if they know they're going to get tested in comp, they're going to be free of drugs when they get to comp. They're not going to be fucking stupid. They're thinking that this is their career on the line here, and they can get their whole powerlifting record just revoked for it. So they're not going to fuck around. If you want to look up this guy as well, Mohammed Abdullah, there's, you know, you can find his Instagram off his open powerlifting. It's on there, which is Abdullah Ahmed Mohammed. He competes in the 105s and he's Libyan. So, you know, if you want to narrow your search down, he's got about 1,600 followers. It's about what you expect of like an Instagram page. He just posts his lifts on there, and he is jacked. Would I suspect that much? No, honestly, I wouldn't. I wouldn't really. Looking at him, I mean. However, yeah, that's the story of Balamory, I suppose, and that's kind of my 2 pence on it. So if you like this video, you know, please subscribe, please keep watching, or just leave a comment and let me know if you enjoyed this video, or tell me what you want to see next as well. Tell me what you want me to talk about, or another topic you maybe want me to go into depth with or talk a bit more on. Just honestly, let me know. I'm always up for feedback, listening to you guys. You know, absolutely any engagement does the channel so fucking well. So enjoy the rest of your evening if you're watching this in the evening. Oh, after eating dinner or some shit. I don't fucking know. But anyway, you guys enjoy yourselves and see you next time.